Hello everyone, welcome back to class. Today we'll be looking at a very important topic in mathematics and how to resolve problems under this topic using your calculator. Now we're going to be solving problems close to 95% of everything you are going to see in this topic in question. And which topic are we looking at today? We're going to be looking at sword of numbers. Sword. How to solve questions under sword using your calculator. So we're going to be looking at how to simplify swords, how to add and subtract swords, how to divide, multiply swords, and how to solve equations that involve swords using your calculator. So take this class as a very important thing now. Let it be or let it have the most priority to other things you will be doing at this moment so that you will not distract yourself. And please ensure you don't skip any part of this video. Let this class be paramount to other things that will distract you from this video. Watch to the end so that you will get the full details of everything we'll be explaining here. So please don't distract yourself. So let's look at questions now. How to simplify swords, how to add swords, how to subtract, divide, multiply, and so on. Now, the first question we're going to look at is, let's say you have a question 1, evaluate root 12 or simplify root 12. How are you going to do that? So what you just do, you click on root, then you have to impute 12 inside the root, then you click on 1, 2, that's 12. So then you press equal to, then you are going to have 2 root 3 for 12. So root 12 is sent here as 2 root 3. So that is the different form of root 12. Alright, these and others are the questions we'll be looking at with our calculator. We're going to solve all problems you are seeing here and other important problems in the questions in sword just with our calculator. So you have to watch this video to the end. Don't skip any part of the video. I'm going to solve almost everything that involves all the questions that involve swords using just your casual calculator. So stay with us, stay to the end, don't skip any part of the video. Let's get back to business. Now let's say we have another question. Simplify root 20. Root 20. You click on equal to, that is, after you have clicked on the root of the number, just click on equal to. You are going to have the answer 5. That is 2 root 5. Then let's look at root 9. Root 9 is equal to 3. Then let's look at root 16. Root 16 is equal to 4. Root 16 will be equal to 4. In case you don't know. Then let's look at 8 root 20. Simplify 8 root 20. That is 16 root 5. That's what I'm going to have. Simplify 8 root 20. Then let's look at 3 root. Look at 3 root 24. That's going to give us 6 root 6. Let's go to 6 root 6. Then let's look at root 8. Then plus 27. Let's look at that. Root 8 plus 27. So before you press plus 27, because if I want to press plus 27, I just plus 27. The 27 will be inside the root, but I don't want the 27 to be inside the root. What you do, you press the forward part of your replay button. Press the forward part. Then the cursor will move once to the forward part. Then before you now click on plus 27. So you're going to have 27 plus 2 root 2. That's what you are having for this answer. Then let's look at another question. Let's look at root 72 minus root 108 divided by 6. So this one has division sign. So if you want to solve anything that have division line, click on this button first. Then the numerator, you type it on the top side, root 72. Remember, then minus root 108. Before you click on that minus, press the forward part of the replay button and minus root 108. Then divided by 6 now. Then you click on the downside of the replay button to go to the downside. On downside, then divided by 6. You're going to have root 2 minus root 3. That's what you're going to have as your answer. If you click on equal to. Then let's look at to simplify root 100. To simplify root 100, you're going to have 10 as your answer. Then look at root 8 minus root 12. Root 8, then minus root 12. Hope you can click on this now. Then this will give us 2 root 2 minus 3 root 2. Or 2 bracket root 2 minus root 3 bracket close. You factor out the 2 since it's come up to both sides. Then let's look at another one. Root 8 plus root 32 plus root 128. Root 8, then you click on forward part, plus root 32 from the forward part again, then plus root 108. Okay, 128. Category what you are going to have 14 root 2. That is all. It's a very simple thing with your calculator. Then let's look at root 72 plus root 32. Root 72 plus root 32. Root 32. I'm going to have 10 root 2. Simple as that. Very simple thing. Let's look at root 128 minus root 8. Root 128 minus root 8 minus root 8. See, 6 root 2. A very simple thing. Now let's look at root 72 minus root 32. Root 72 minus root 32. 2 root 2. That is the answer. This answer can also come in form of decimal. That is an answer that will have a decimal point, something like this. So if you want to click, maybe convert this surd now or a fraction to decimal, you click this x/d. That is s that look like s equal to d in front of this delete button. Click on that button. We move to decimal. Click on it again. Bring it back to surd. So let's move on. Now let's look at root 32 minus root 8. Root 32 minus root 8. Root 8. You're going to have 2 root 2. That is as simple as that. Let's look at 8 root 20 plus 9 root 500. 8 root 20 plus 9 root 500. I'll go to 1 root 6 root 5. Very simple answer to that. Let's look at 500 minus 8 root 20. Root 500 minus 8 root 20. Root 500. Click on house, that is for perfect play button, minus 8 root 20. Root 20. What we are going to have? So you're having minus 6 root 5. That is the answer to that. Then let's look at 500 plus root 18. Root 500 plus root 18. Root 18 plus root 18. So look at what we are going to have. 3 root 2 plus 10 root 5. That's what we are going to have. Then look at root 500 minus root 50. Root 500 minus root 50. We're going to have minus 5 root 2 plus 10 root 5. Or 10 root 5 minus 5 root 2. Any of them. Can be 10 root 5 minus 5 root 2. Or minus 5 root 2 plus 10 root 5. So let's look at 9 root 500 minus root 80. 9 root 500, then minus root 80. That's going to give us 86 root 5. That's what we're going to have there. Now let's look at some other addition and subtraction of surd. Let's say, for example, we want to do 1 plus root 3 plus 5 plus root 3 plus 4 minus root 5 minus 2 minus 3 root 5. Let's look at this question to see what we are going to have now. Now, the question is having maybe brackets open 1 plus root 3. Then before you close bracket, you close this bracket this way, the bracket will be inside the root, which is not nice. Ensure you move the cursor outside with the forward part of your replay button. You click on bracket close, something like this. Then plus bracket open again 5 root 3 5 plus root 3, sorry, 5 plus root 3. Then move the press forward part of the replay button again, close the bracket. Then plus 4 minus root 5. 4 minus root 5. The brackets are very important, you must close it. Then minus 2 minus 3 root 5 minus bracket 2 minus 3 root 5 then bracket close. So if you press equal to, you are going to have either 2 bracket 4 plus root 3 plus root 5 bracket close, or you have use these two to open the bracket, like 2 times 4, you're going to have 8. 2 times 2 root, that's going to give us 2 times root 3 will give us 2 root 3. 2 times root 5 will give us 2 root 5. Either you open the bracket, the answer will look like that, or you factor out the common term, which is 2. That's what I'm going to have. So we're going to have either 8 plus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 5, or 2 bracket 4 plus root 3 plus root 5, or 8 plus 2 brackets root 3 plus root 5. Any of them will be the answer. Let's look at the question under multiplication now. Multiplication of surd. So let's say we have something like this: 1 plus root 3 times 5 plus root 3. 1 plus root 3. Then you close the bracket. It's supposed to be times something like that, but there's no need to put times. They just put bracket open. You have something like this, it means times 5 plus root 3. So this one is the same thing as, if you press equal to, you have 8 plus 6 root 3. That's what we're going to have. 8 plus 6 root 3. Simple as that. So if you have anything like this, that bracket open, bracket close again, then another bracket open again, beside those two brackets close and bracket open, there's imaginary times there. This means 1 plus root 3 times 5 plus root 3. That is the meaning of this question. Please take note of that. So let's look at another one. Let's say we have 1 plus root 2 times 2 plus root 2 times 3 plus root 2. 1 plus root 2 times 2 plus root 2. Ensure you click on the fourth part of your button before you close the bracket 2, times 3 plus root 2. 3 plus root 2. Root 2. Then close bracket. So you're going to have 18 plus 13 root 2. That's what you're going to have as your answer. Now let's look at some questions under division now. Under division. Alright, let's look at division now. Look at how to divide surd with your calculator. The first thing you do, press this division button. Then you click the numerator in the top side, the denominator in the downside. That is top to the top side, then down to the downside. Let's look at this question now. 2 root 6 plus root 2, then divided by root 6 plus root 2. Something like this. 2 root 6 plus root 2. Then before you press plus, ensure you press the forward part of your replay button to move the cursor out of the root. Plus root 2, then divided by root 6, then plus root 2. You press equal to, we are going to have 5 minus root 3 over 2, or 5 over 2 minus root 3 over 2, or 1 over 2 times 5 minus root 3. Any of them, yeah, it's very correct. So that's how we do this. Let's look at another one. Like, let's see, we have 5 plus root 3, then divided by 4 plus root 3. So this is going to give you 17 minus root 3 over 13, or 17 over 13 minus root 3 over 13, or 1 over 13 times 17 minus 13. Any of them is correct. Now let's look at some equations that involves surd, or some radical equations. Let's look at some radical equation now to see what we are going to have. So let's say we're having a question of this nature: 5x minus 2 root 2s plus 3 then is equals to 19. 5x minus 2 root 2s plus 3 is equals to 9. So let's look at this. 5x, so press 5. To click on x, click on alpha button, you click close bracket, that will give you x, then minus 2 root 2s plus 3, 2 square root of 2. To click on this, click on alpha, then close bracket, alpha, close bracket, then plus 3, everything is inside the bracket, then everything are equal to 19. Before you press equal to, ensure you move the cursor outside. Then to press equal to, press alpha, then you press this calc, that give you equal to 9. Then to get the answer, you press shift calc, then press equal to. It will give you the final answer. You press shift calc, then you press equal to sign. You have the answer, which is 3. That's what you're going to have as your answer. S is equals to 3. Then let's look at another one. Let's look at another beautiful equation that involves surd of numbers. I hope you are enjoying the class. So please, you can drop your question on our comment section so that we know how and what to dwell on more. So let's say we have the square root of s squared minus 6 is equals to 30. So we have root s squared minus 6, s, to remember to press s alpha close bracket square minus 6, then everything equal to press alpha calc equal to 30. Then you press shift solve, you're going to have the answer minus 30 plus 1 or plus 30 plus 1. So some calculator will just give you one of the answers. Let's say plus 30.1. It's still correct. It's still very, very correct. So let's look at the last one. Square root of x plus 5. Then everything plus x minus 7 is equals to 0. Square root of x plus 5. Then plus x minus 7. Then everything equal to 0. So if you press, after you click on this one now, then your answer may not show up. So what you need to do, you click on shift calc, then equal to. Please take note of that one. If you press shift calc, it will tell you solve for x. You press equal to, then you have the answer s equal to 4. Or let's look at another last question. This one may have two answers in some calculator can give you maybe s equal to 11, because it's s equal to either 4 maybe or 11. Let's look at on that important question here. Let's call this one the last one. Root s plus 5 minus 5 equal to 0. I'm having root x, remember to press s is this, then plus root s plus 5, root x plus 5, then minus 5 equal to 0. Then you press on, after you click on this question now, you click shift calc, will tell you solve for s, then press equal to and wait for the answer to show up. depending on the type of calculator you are using. So thank you. God bless you. Next class, we'll be looking at other things using your calculator, and ensure you turn on our notification bell so that you'll be notified when the video is finally released. So watch this video over and over again. Ensure you can solve all the questions that involve Surds using your calculator. Even though the options are in form of Surds, then your answer is in form of decimal. Ensure you check all the options, maybe in case you're writing exam, maybe examinable questions or maybe objective questions. You have answers, your answer is in decimal, but the options are in Surds. Just quickly check all the options, the one that is equivalent to the decimal, then click on that. It's still very, very important. 30 seconds, you are done. God bless you. I'll see you guys in our next class. Thank you.